Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 350, titled 5 Frightfully Fun Ways for Adults to Celebrate Halloween, because Halloween parties aren't just for kids. Halloween parties can be great fun for adults too. And actually, it's the perfect opportunity to really unwind and let loose. Come on now, don't we parents need that too? Whether it be hosting a grown-up Halloween party for couples, or your favorite mommy friends, or even trick-or-treating into the late Halloween night with your spouse, check out some of Mighty Mommy's spooktacular ideas for the 21 and over crowd. Here you go. Host a murder mystery dinner. Halloween may be all about trick-or-treat, but it's also about fun and spooky games. One of the most ghoulish yet outrageously fun parties I've ever attended was my neighbor's murder mystery dinner. In case you've never heard of or entertained the notion of a murder mystery dinner, you don't know what you've been missing. A mystery dinner is a popular type of dinner theater in which the play is a murder mystery, and the diners are invited to solve the mystery as they eat and watch the play. In many mystery dinners, there is no separate stage from the eating area. Instead, the actors are mixed in with the diners and often improvise dialogue with diners, creating the entire gist of the evening. Thanks to many creative individuals as well as downloadable murder mystery kits, you can recreate your own version of this truly entertaining and risque night of entertainment for your own friends and family this Halloween season. Pinterest has a wide variety of do-it-yourself murder mystery kits that will have your guests screeching and howling for years to come. Blood tasting and trivia evening is another idea. Whether vino is your thing or swilling crafted brews fits the bill, you can pull out all the candy corn stops by putting together a fun witch wine tasting or a boo-ha brew bud taster accompanied by a Halloween movie and TV trivia game. Mix in the spirited swigs with a fun quiz for the Halloween boo-it-alls at your next party. Check out the links on this episode, which is number 350, for some Halloween trivia sites for some game ideas and trivia things that you can do. Bobbing for apples with an adult twist. If you've never bobbed for apples as a kid, you won't want to miss out on bobbing for fruit in its fermented glory. During an adult Halloween event, this is the way to go. It's a classic for a reason. Bobbing for apples is a ton of Halloween fun. When you need a go-to Halloween party game for adults, bobbing for apples should be at the top of your list. You will laugh until you cry watching your guests chase those elusive little apples. It's quite simple. Fill a large container with wine or beer. No need to go top shelf. Economy versions will do quite nicely for this lip hold of a game. Now, add your favorite dozen or so apples and invite your 21 and over age guests to, don't forget to card them, to step up for a juicy red apple. Of course, you'll need to remind them that your playing has a few rules with this game. Number 1, participants must have their eyes blindfolded. Number 2, they also must have their hands tied behind their backs. Number 3, participants must reveal one dark secret about themselves before bobbing. Number 4, they must agree to donate $5 worth of canned goods to their favorite local food pantry. Number 5, participants must admit to brushing and flossing every night. Okay, so this is stretching it just a wee bit. And number 6, they must agree to not get frustrated if they don't yield an apple on the first 3 tries. So about that progressive dinner I was telling you about, another great way to connect with the adults in your life is to host a progressive Halloween dinner. As we gear up for the upcoming holiday season, there's no better time to reconnect with friends and neighbors, and a progressive dinner is a great and inexpensive way to get everyone together. So why not kick off the holiday season with a Halloween progressive dinner? In case you're wondering what a progressive dinner is, let me share with you this wonderful tradition. It's basically a traveling dinner party during which each course is eaten at the home of a different host. The great thing about hosting a progressive dinner with friends and neighbors is its versatility. My neighborhood has usually thrown a progressive dinner party on New Year's Eve. However, Now, more and more families go away for the holidays or prefer to just hunker down at home and not go out and about that night. So, with Halloween being the unofficial kickoff to the holiday season, what better way to get the fun going than to host your own progressive dinner on October 31st? A classic progressive dinner would mean that you choose several homes to bop in and out of. The first two homes, they could be your appetizers and your first course. The second home or the second and third home could be your main courses and your side dishes. And then you'll wind up at the next fourth or fifth home and have dessert and cocktails. You can always kick this into gear after you and your neighborhood pals return home from a night of family fun trick-or-treating with your kids. Check out some healthy and delicious Halloween alternatives from my colleague, Cara Rhoda, the Clever Cookster. You can also check out the Clever Cookster's episode called Don't Call It Entertaining and other dinner party tips. And if you visit the Mighty Mommy webpage on this episode, number 350, you can click on the link that has some fun Halloween dinner recipes. And last but not least, you can host an indoor horror drive-in. Pick a double feature of horror films or comedy Halloween flicks and set up an indoor drive-thru in one of your neighbors' houses. Pick a venue where you can actually set up a big screen and use a projector or a laptop to play your selected horror flicks for a very spooky feel. Be sure and have nostalgic reminders of good times gone past on hand. Buckets of popcorn, gory milkshakes. You can go to the dollar store and get eyeballs and plastic cockroaches and things to have on hand or to add right into your treats for a fun joke. And of course, don't forget cozy blankets for backseat cuddling. How do you enjoy some adult fun during Halloween? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section at quickanddirtytips.com/mightymommy. Post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page or email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. Also, visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. I hope you have your most spectacular Halloween ever. Thanks for listening, and as always, happy parenting.